singing contemporary music, but there's nothing like a hymn. Nothing. And I'm so grateful. I'm so grateful that my parents raised me with an understanding of how important those songs were to our faith. And my prayer is that my children and the generations that follow will never lose sight of how important the doctrine in those songs are. I don't think the writers were looking for a #1 hit on the charts or waiting for their royalty check. I have a little book at home that's called The Story of Hymns, and I love it. And in almost every case, like 90% of the stories I've read, they're birthed out of great sorrow and difficulty and grief and pain, yet in the midst of it, they can say, how great thou art. It is well with my soul. Great is thy faithfulness. 'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus. And I'm so grateful for those songs. And I find that when I am in a very difficult space, that I find myself singing those songs that bring such comfort to my heart. And I remember about 9 years ago, 8.5, almost 9, receiving a phone call from a doctor that said that my husband and I would never, ever conceive a child. We had less than a 3% chance. So he basically said, you've got some options that you can go through, but, it's probably just not going to happen for you guys. And I remember singing every single night, "'Tis so sweet to trust in Jesus." And it didn't feel very sweet at that moment at all, actually. It felt very difficult to trust in him. Yet even when we don't feel like it, God is still good. And even when we can't see it in the midst of our circumstances, he is still faithful. He hasn't gone back on his word. And he didn't go back on his word to me. My husband and I went through a lot of fertility treatments that first time around. 76 shots in my stomach and my backside. Who counted? I did, every single stick. Thank you very much. And I'm so grateful. And I believe that even though that was modern medicine, that people who try to separate science and God, well, they're just dumb. They don't know any better, because you can't separate God from science. It's all kind of his deal.
I find that when I do little dance moves and just really get into it, Jesus just loves to hang out and move in our hearts. Are you up for that tonight? Okay, come on, try singing this out. Jesus, open up my eyes. Can you try it? Jesus, open up my eyes. Come on, Nebraska. Yeah. Jesus, open up my eyes. Jesus. My grandma taught me this hymn. This is called Be Thou My Vision. Be Thou my vision, O Lord of my heart. Not be all else to me, save that thou art. Thou my best Lord, by day or by night. Waking or sleeping, my presence, my light. Be thou my wisdom, O thou my true word. I ever with thee, and thou with me, Lord. Thou my great Father, and I thy true daughter. Thou in me dwelling, and I with thee. Won't Jesus open up? Jesus, open up my eyes. Come on, sing it out. Jesus, open up my eyes. Jesus, open up my eyes. Jesus, open up my eyes. Riches